It says I'm live, but it's going to probably ask me to reconnect. Third time is typically the charm. All right, we should be live on YouTube. Hey, Queen, can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? I know you're out there, Queen Helen Casey. How's everyone doing today? Wow, 22 in the box, went from 22 to 13, it'll shoot back up. People are fluctuating back and forth. Ooh, a little bad reception spot there. We've got Mutton Nuts reviews in the house. Hey, Mutton Nuts, can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? Welcome to the show. How's everyone doing today? Figured it was time to do another Walking with Purpose video. I've been so busy that I've been working out at my place instead of taking my walks. Hey, Devil's Queen, how are you doing? Can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? Perfect breath. You got a bunch of suck accounts, don't you? I'm a little leery about who you are, Perfect Breath. I'm a little bit leery that you're pretending to be someone from the other side and playing it cool just so we can let you chat. But if that's not the case, then that's all good. But you gotta understand, I've got a knack for trolls. I can hear you. Devil's Queen says, yes, you're good. All right, we've got 28 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna wait a little bit longer, wait for some more people to join the stream, because today we have a very interesting topic to discuss, and it's gonna be about overcompensating. How many of you out there, while we wait for more people to join, how many of you out there understand what the word overcompensation means? And I gotta say, this word is more for the guys out there than the ladies. I'll explain why when I get to talking about it. But while we wait for some more people to join, we do have 35, 36 in the box right now. We'll wait a few more minutes here. Devil's Queen says yes. Perfect Breath, I totally believe what you're saying. LOL, I saw a first hand the past couple, I saw it firsthand the past couple of days. Oh, okay, you're getting trolled then, all right. It's all good. That happens out here on YouTube. We have a lot of people that are very immature and insecure. And then they overcompensate to try to cover up those insecurities and immaturities, right? Or a lack of something that they see somebody else like myself has, so they have to overcompensate to try to feel like they're as good as I am. And I'm not even trying to compete with these people. I would love to help these people, but they're just not open to the help, you know what I mean? Playing oneself up to be bigger than they actually are in many ways. You're right, dude, you're right. That's exactly what it means. Geez, somebody left a backpack over here. I wonder why. Anyway. So before we get to that, folks, I premiered a video a little less than an hour ago regarding my new channel memberships. My new channel memberships are now live. And starting tomorrow, I'm going to start uploading some content from my former channel, so that way those packages are completely in effect. Now, to other people out there that are probably watching, we won't mention them by name, that think their content ID system is gonna catch me using my past content. Well, that's if I used my past content that did reaction videos on you, which I'm never putting those out again. I'm only going to be putting out content that is completely myself. It's not going to be about you, sir, and you know who you are. Because yes, your copyright match tool would catch that. If you have those particular videos uploaded to your channel already. So, that's what I'm saying, is that my past videos that will be uploaded will not be any reaction videos using any other content besides my own. I 100% own the copyright to anything that I put out there from my past channel, or that I will be putting out there. Like I said, there were some videos I did in the past that were reaction videos that used pretty large portions of other people's streams doing commentary. Those could get flagged for copyright, even though I did dissect those videos pretty good and did a lot of fair use. I could still get flagged for it. So that's just not going to happen. So unless you've illegally copyrighted my material or illegally uploaded it somewhere else to try to gain ownership of it, not going to happen. Yes, he has his mod wrench. Why is he asking that? Why is Fizzin asking these questions? I'm just kind of curious. What's going on with Fizzin? I have no problems with Fizzin. And I have not had a chance to really read what's going on within the private chat behind the scenes. Devil's Queen. I'm surprised there's so much traffic. Glad to see people aren't living in fear of the virus. To be honest with you, this is no traffic, dude. I'm in the Bay Area. This is Highway 101. Like right now, during normal rush hour, it'd be bumper to bumper. Dude, this is literally no traffic. People are whipping by at 65, 75, 80 miles an hour. You got to understand, this is technically rush hour because I live in the Bay Area and it's almost 6 o'clock. It's just people are staying home and they're not commuting right now. I have a question, Coach. I don't see the join button for my mobile. Can I only join from my PC, just not at home right now? It should be on your app. You can join whenever you want if you want, not a problem. But it's there. How many of you can see the join button on mobile? Or on your computer? Let me know. It's 9:05 Eastern right now, 6:05 Pacific. I forgot you live in California. Traffic is the worst there. Yeah, it is. And it's technically rush hour. But like I said, with this pandemic, the coronavirus, people are working from home or they're not working right now. So this literally is no traffic. You got 4 lanes of Highway 101 right here with no traffic at all. None. Well, there's a little bit, but this is really not traffic. I'm on my cell. I see the join button. Cool. Maybe it hasn't populated through the entire system yet, but it is there. But not a big deal. No rush to join because the live streams don't start for members only until May 1st. And tomorrow will be the soonest I get some past content on for the $9.99 package. That includes exclusive past videos and exclusive future videos for members only. We got 50 in the box, 5 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. So, one more time to explain from earlier, my live streams will be going to members only, primarily members only. Every so often I will do a public stream for free for everyone. But 95+% of my streams are going to be members only. In the studio, when I do the in-studio shows, no one without a membership will be able to watch the stream live until it goes to a replay that will be publicly available. Now on these streams, the mobile streams, YouTube has not added the option to make mobile streams for members only. But there is an option for both mobile and for in-studio streams to only allow members to chat in the chat. So come May 1st, if you didn't get a chance to watch my video yet that I put out earlier, my premiere, or you didn't understand it, come May 1st, the mobile streams will still be public for everyone, but only members will be allowed to chat in the chat. Now, once YouTube updates their system and allows mobile streams to be selected for members only, then most of them will also go to members only within the video aspect. But the most important aspect of a live stream is the live chat. That's where the value is at. And that's what your membership is going to get you. I want to cater my time, dedication, and energy to people that truly want my help, not only from myself, but within my amazing community that I've been building. And I've got some great moderators on my team right now that also run their own channels that are great people that are very helpful. Together we can all help you accomplish whatever you'd like to accomplish or whatever your heart desires. You know what I mean? So that's that. Like I said, I'll be talking about it every day at the beginning of every show that I do, so people are aware of the changes and, you know, they're not blindsided at the last minute, right? You know what I mean? It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. A little overcast, not too cold, but not too warm either. So I'm a little bit layered up, but it's just nice to be out and smelling the fresh air. So let's get right to it. You folks ready to get right to it? Let's do this. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose Live Edition. This is episode number 79. And today's topic is overcompensating or overcompensation. Why do people behave this way? One more time, today's topic for episode number 79 of my Walking with Purpose live series is overcompensation. Why do people behave this way? Well, I'll tell you what inspired me to actually do this topic. It was some sock account that is actually a real person that wanted to get a message through to me. I can't remember the sock account name, but I'm very grateful for that message because it got me thinking. It got me to really think. The sock account said, it was like 6-7 paragraphs. So it was a genuine comment. You know, you're much better than these people. Just don't feed into them at all. Let them make videos on you. Let them spew their hate. Let them harass you. Let them do all these things. You just ignore them and keep moving forward. Most of these people, Eli, are overcompensating, and you know, they don't want to do the work on themselves to better themselves. So in essence, this dude was saying similar things as I've been saying, but additionally he was adding, you just ignore them, don't feed into them, don't say anything, and it's not going to get them anywhere. Focus on your audience, because you got something good and real here. And I honestly took that to heart. Now in the past, I'm a pretty stubborn guy. In the past, that's great, Terry. Thank you for acknowledging what you just put in the chat there. I won't mention that. I'll let people check that out on their own. In the past, comments like that would kind of get to me, especially when I was new to being a YouTuber about 3.5 years ago on my former channel. But this time I took it to heart. And I listened. And even though I know a lot and I'm a coach and, I'll be honest with you folks, as a man, when you have a lot of experience doing something and you do it as a career, when other people try to get through to you, it almost kind of makes you, they try to get through to you on something like this that's necessary, it almost can make you feel like they're trying to show you up. And us dudes have some big egos. I have one myself. But you want to know something? You want to know what's made the biggest difference in my life lately, that's kind of started to turn things around out here on YouTube, is that I've allowed my ego to deflate quite a bit. Because before I got out here on YouTube, my ego was never this huge. And I never wanted it to get this huge, but it got huge because you come out here and you get thrown into this fire that has, every single type of character known to man and womankind. And people come at you left and right from everywhere. So, you get this ego built up to the point of where, you want no one telling you what to do. And that's the wrong way to look at it. If I'm going to be teaching people life's principles, and if I expect them to be open to suggestions to change, I should be open to those as well. Not saying I haven't been, but I should also be open to people that mean well, that constructively criticize me like that person did. And it wasn't even criticism, they were just trying to help me. So I'm very grateful for that troll that left that comment. Yeah, keep banning those, Queen. There's been this fake coach out there, just creating sock accounts on me lately. It's not a big deal. Thank you, Queen, I appreciate that. And this is the person, this sock account, they were the ones that told me that a lot of these people on the other side are overcompensating. In essence, he was saying that, they're trying to meet you at your level, and they're trying so hard that they have to do the craziest things to try to knock you off something good you have because they wish they could have it. He didn't say it in those exact words, but that's what he meant. And I appreciate it. So that gave me the idea to do this topic today. And I've known about overcompensating for a while. I never had the itch to talk about it. Now it makes sense to talk about it. When I was younger, like in my teens and 20s, if I look back now that this word was brought to my attention, I can admit there were times where I tried to overcompensate because I felt that some of the people around me were better than me, and to be honest with you, they were. I just didn't want to admit it. And I couldn't stand other people, especially my friends, being better than me. But I was young, dumb, and immature back then, right? I look back and I realized that was stupid. That behavior was stupid. And so after I, read that message a few times, and really looked at what's been happening with a lot of these trolls and haters online, I realized I've been spinning my wheels. It's a waste of time. It's never going to change. You just got to let these people be who they are, and you got to love them for who they are. You got to accept them for who they are. That's who they are. If they haven't changed in 3 years, they're never going to change. That's who they are. Love them for who they are, and then leave them. Say, I'm out. Ignore them. Move on. Then I was thinking, what is the best example I could start off this show in regards to overcompensating or overcompensation? Well, I'm going to more so cater this stream to men, but it can be catered to women too, don't get me wrong. But men, especially in today's modern world of feminism and radical feminism, men seem to overcompensate more in today's day and age than women and than ever before. Because a lot of these men, like if you missed the show I did last night with my moderators, it was 4.5 hours long. We had a great discussion on many things. And we were talking about, modern day feminism and, how a lot of men are unhappy that women are liberated and they have equal rights to men nowadays, etc. And they can't stand the fact that, some women have become stronger and more successful than them. Okay? Check out that stream. If you have nothing better to do and you want to kill about 4.5 hours, you can listen to it as a podcast. You don't have to watch it. The video was good too, but it was a great show. Yeah, last night was fun. Yeah, we're going to do more of those. We're going to do a lot more of those. I used to do those all the time. But the best example I can start this off with is when a man is first starting to get to know a woman, like a first date with a woman. So for example, if you're a dude and you put yourself out there on one of these dating apps, that's what most people do nowadays, right? Or if you meet a woman in person, right? And let's say you get the first date, right? Most dudes nowadays are going to overthink this. They're going to sit there and say, damn, she's hot. Damn, I want her. I want to keep her around. I want to get in there, right? That's what you guys think about, right? I want to get in there, right? I'm a guy too. Listen, I'm a good guy, nice guy, whatever you want to call it. Nice guys finish last. I'm a good guy. Good guy sounds better than nice guy, right? But don't get me wrong. I've seen some women, and I've also been like, man, I wonder what it'd feel like to get in there, right? I mean, we're men, right? Even us good guys don't want to keep the woman around and be good to her. We still have needs too, right? But some men just don't know how to control those needs, right? So they're thinking about, wow, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say to her, and I gotta figure out, how to keep her around, how to get that second date and keep her coming back, right? That's the wrong way to look at it, because that puts you in a position of overcompensating when you're with her on that first date. So I'll give you an example. Most guys nowadays, because women are stronger, they feel the need to try to prove to the woman on the first date that they're not weak, needy, desperate, or insecure, right? Because most dudes out there know that if you're weak, needy, desperate, and insecure, that repels women instantly. At the very least, they'll friend zone you, and they may even never want to speak to you as a friend if you're that weak, needy, desperate, and insecure. You know what I mean? Wow, we got a new member here. Wow, already. Gee, thanks, man. Well, now I know you're real. Perfect breath. Welcome to live streams. We already lit up the memberships. Well, I appreciate you doing it a bit early, man. Wow. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. I promise you I won't let you down, man. We're going to have a good time, and we're going to help a lot of people. And whatever you need, my network and I will help you out, but I appreciate that. Welcome to the first member of the channel. Wow, you lit that up, brother. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it. Now, yeah, most guys are fearing that they're going to come off weak, needy, desperate, and insecure. So they go into that first date with the mindset that they have to prove to the woman that they're not weak, needy, desperate, or insecure, right? So they're thinking like, oh, we can't be a big sissy, right? Or a big pussy, like we say, right? So we got to go in there acting all machismo and, be macho and tough and be a little bit of an asshole, right? Wrong. That's your downfall, because women are looking for that nowadays. Women have figured that game out already too. Women have figured out that game too. The overcompensating men that are pretending to, cover up their insecurities of being weak, needy, desperate, and insecure, right? Because let me tell you something, if you don't go on that first date and just be yourself, completely natural, women can pick up, women's intuition can pick up the slightest variation of, how you're presenting yourself. They can tell when you're nervous, they can tell when you're overcompensating, they can tell all that shit, right? And the moment that they see that happening, they might hang out with you for the rest of the date, but number one, you're not going to get a kiss and you're not going to get any more, and you'll never get another date with them. So why not just be yourself? Be a cool, laid back, down to earth, fun dude. You go and you hang out, you don't expect anything. You give her space. You just sit back. Hey, I'm having a great time, aren't you? Yeah, having a good time. Right? And let her come to you, because the more space you give her and you're just cool and being natural and you're not trying to overcompensate and you're not pushy either, you're just laid back, you're just hanging out, right? That's going to raise her level of attraction for you. You got to look at it this way. Like for me, when I go on a date with a woman, when I've gone on dates in the past, I look at it as an opportunity to get out of my place and hang out and just, go to dinner or, just go and take a walk at the park or something, right? I look at it as an opportunity to just do something. And if nothing comes out of it, I still got something out of it, because I would have gone out to do that walk by myself anyway. So if I'm already going to be doing those things, what does the outcome matter with any woman I would go on a first date with? Now, if it happens to work out, it's a bonus. That's great. But if it doesn't, no big deal, because I was going to go and take that walk anyway. I was going to go grab some food anyway, right? And when you look at it that way, and you honestly, deep within, have no expectations, that's when you have the best chance of coming off as natural as possible and getting that second date. Now, do you folks understand that? I've seen a lot of people, especially out here on YouTube, because, everyone's out here, especially now with the coronavirus. Like, I have an update real quick. Last night, my four and a half hour stream processed in 1 hour. The YouTube processing servers are back to normal. So that's great. Like YouTube, I gotta be honest with you, they're doing a great job. Like seriously, every single thing I've asked from them or needed help with, they put their disclaimers. It may take us longer to get back to you because of the coronavirus, but they get back to me right away. Maybe no one else is messaging them because of that, so it leaves all the representatives available for me. But I gotta tell you, I cannot believe this. Like YouTube is running smooth, Anytime I file a copyright, they take it down within an hour or two at most, maybe a day at the most, typically less. I've contacted creator support. They got back to me within 24 hours or less for other issues. When I got approved for channel memberships, I had to create my 5 packages and get them approved. They said those might take longer. It took less than 24 hours. I'm like, YouTube, you become more efficient with, you know, the coronavirus thing, not having you fully staffed than you were in the past. I'm like, well, maybe no one's requesting anything from them. Like I said, so maybe it's keeping the lane wide open for me. I get all the reps to myself, right? Hey, Mama Goonie, how you doing? Mama Goonie to all the moderators. Later tonight, we're gonna have a private hangout. Fizzin, you're invited too, bro. So I don't know why you think I'm mad at you. I'm not mad at you, dude, at all. You're still a mod here. And I've told you, Fizzin, the only reason why I won't have you on my main channel is because you're not advertiser friendly, bro. If we're gonna do a stream with you, we have to do it on a Grip on Life 2, or even maybe my other channel, you know, mess with the bull, you get the horns, because dude, you're not advertiser friendly, and borderline, your stuff crosses the lines of community guidelines. Like, I don't want to get shut down, dude. Listen, I understand that the things you're saying, you mean something different, but it can't happen on this channel. But no, we're good, Fizzin. We're totally good. He's working on his music, Eli. That's good. So Fizzin knows we're good, right? We're all good, right? So to the mods, when this stream is over, probably in about 40 minutes or so, it'll end. I'm gonna go back to my place, make me some dinner, and then probably a couple hours from now, we'll do that private call, because I know some of you made me aware behind the scenes that there are some things you want to discuss with me, and we can definitely make that happen.
At least you're not getting sick.
Let me just wait right here a second. Okay, I want to make sure that that lady wasn't coming this way. We still have to socially distance ourselves, you know. But anyway, yeah, out here on YouTube, I've seen so many people try to overcompensate who they really are. And I think the reason why they do it out here, I'm beginning to more so try to analyze YouTuber behavior, or the behavior of people on YouTube, especially YouTubers. Because it's so hard to get traction out here, and you have to stand out and do things, differently than anyone else. Some people take it a bit too far, and they start acting and behaving in ways that are not themselves. And they'll see someone like me or someone else that, has their shit together and has a good thing going, and they get jealous, so they overcompensate to try to be as good as you, or appear as good as you, or appear better than you. But it's so apparent. YouTube is full of actors, shaking my head, sad, just be real people. You're right, man. You're right. And Perfect Breath, here's the thing. I was saying this on my show last night. Let me go over here. We have some people coming. I mentioned this on my show last night. I was saying that if I wanted to see acting, if I wanted to see fake reality television, I'll watch the mainstream media, ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, right? All the cable channels, USA Network, right? A&E, all of them, right? You want to watch that shit, go and watch the Real Housewives of whatever city they're doing now, right? But the reason why I'm on YouTube is because I want to see real people. I'm looking for real, genuine people. Regardless of who they are, what they do, be real about it. That's what I buy into. That's why I'm here. Again, If I want to see fake stuff, I'll put on cable TV. I have direct TV, satellite, same thing. Cable TV, satellite, I have direct TV. But if I want to see BS politics and all that, I'll put on CNN, Fox News, right? Or if I want to see fake drama, I'll put on USA Network or TNT, right? TNT's phrase TNT's catchphrase is "We know drama," of course. I agree with you, Perfect Breath. What I buy into out here on YouTube is the reality aspect of it, the real reality aspect of it. I'm trying to avoid people. I've got so many people coming from everywhere. More and more people are out right now. Obviously, because there's nothing else to do still. But they're out and they're getting exercise, and that's great. How are we doing with the audio and video, folks? Are we good? I'm going to wait for these people to pass on by. And then I'm going to start heading back the other side of the trail, and then maybe go on the dirt trail for a little bit. We're at 36 minutes right now. We have 33 in the box, 7 thumbs up. And now they're coming this way. So now I'm going to go back this way. Because people are parked in this lot. I've parked in this lot before, but I parked somewhere else today. There are many different ways to enter this trail, and there are multiple trails out here, so I try to change it up, give myself a little change of pace every now and then. If we even have palm trees in Redwood City, see that? It's a nice apartment complex. Right by the trail, overlooking the wetlands of the San Francisco Bay. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people, try to overcompensate out here. And I've chalked it up to one thing. They're trying to be a famous YouTuber. They're trying to make money out here. That's the reason why they do it. I honestly believe that the majority of these people in real life would not behave nearly the way they're behaving out here. And some of the things that I've seen and heard, if these things were said in real life and there were police around, these people would be arrested. Like, it's unbelievable what some, if not many people out here that are trying to be successful YouTubers have said and done. It just blows my mind. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I haven't seen anything like this anywhere ever before. It's absolutely nuts. And the level of overcompensation that these people have done for many, many years to keep up that facade and to keep on trying to, make money and grow on the facade is preposterous. It's sad. It's so sad. I'm hitting a pretty big gust of wind here. How's the sound? Is the little furry ball, the big furry ball, canceling all the wind? Let me know. Sound check in the chat, please. Sound check. I'm glad I layered up because it is getting a little bit chilly right now. Devil's Queen says yes. All right, that's good. Sound is good, says Queen. So I want to hear from you folks in the chat. I want to hear from you folks individually. Have you dealt with people, whether it's, within your life outside of YouTube or on YouTube, that you feel are overcompensating and have been overcompensating just to try to come off as being better than they actually are? I'm curious to hear your experiences. Now, I understand that, with some of the communities I've been involved with, there have been some issues we've been talking about for a while. I'm not just talking about those communities that we've been a part of. I'm talking about other communities that we haven't talked about. I mean, I've seen this all over YouTube. I've seen so many YouTubers try to put up this front, this facade, desperately trying to make something out of themselves. And what they don't realize is that the thing that people buy into the most is the real you. Your best ammunition is just being yourself. That's what people buy into. That's what people relate to. You know what I mean? Got 29 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. I once said I had more experience in the job than I really had, LOL, but I worked my way to gain that experience, but I definitely overcompensated. Well, a lot of people have done that. And I'm not saying I didn't do that when I was younger. I think when it comes to getting a job, I think everyone is gonna overcompensate a little bit. I don't know if I'd even call that overcompensating, man. I would just say, that's a little bit of a white lie fib to try to get that job, knowing that with a little bit of training on the job, you'll pick it up rather quickly and you'll end up being a good employee. And I think employers that hire people, when they interview people, they look for people that say things like that, but they also look beyond that. They'll run their background check and they'll ask other questions. And what's most important when you're going to an interview is your attitude. And it's you going there with a smile. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Hey, thank you so much. I've heard a lot about your company. Like every job that I had in the past, before I became self-employed about 12 years ago, I always researched the company, or I used to shop at the company. And I would always go in there and say, hey, I've been shopping at Costco forever with my family, and we love this company. This is the best company to work for. When I think I've shared the story before, I'll share it again. When I worked for Costco in my younger days, in my early 20s, it was my second job. My first job was working in a movie theater for 4.5 years. Then I worked for Costco for 5.5 years. And they were opening up a new store in a town called Foster City, California. It is the city next to San Mateo, and San Mateo was where YouTube was started like 16 years ago before Google bought it and then moved it to San Bruno, where it's at now, still here in the Bay Area. And damn, I lost my train of thought for a second. My apologies on that. So Foster City Costco, that's right. So when I went for my first interview, because they needed to hire like 100 people, so they were doing the interviews at the EDD, which is short for Employment Development Department. It's the unemployment office of that particular area. So we went to the unemployment office for the interview, a bunch of us, right? And I didn't know I was going to have 2 interviews. Apparently, some companies, they'll do a pre-screen interview, and then if you pass that, you get to the real interview. So I went into my first interview, and this one guy was like really, really cut. He was like a military-looking guy, and he had a military voice. And he states his name, blah, 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 military style. Elias, nice to meet you. Why do you want to work for Costco? And I went in there and I just said, because I'd rather work than sleep. I just said that. I can't remember where I got that from. I think one of my friends told me about that. So I went in there and said on my first interview, because I'd rather work than sleep. Then the dude, this military dude gets all excited. He's like, I like your attitude, son. I'm gonna set you up for a second interview right now, right? It was just boom, boom, like that, right? All I said was, when he asked me why I want to work for Costco, all I said was because I'd rather work than sleep. I went to the second interview, much longer interview, 20, 30-minute interview, more extensive questions, more of a low-key kind of guy than the military dude that I had as my first interview. And then literally like a few weeks later, I was hired. Now, I didn't fib to get that job or anything. I didn't overcompensate anything to get that job. I'm not saying that, in other jobs where let's say when I was a key carrying supervisor, I ended up saying I was an assistant manager when I applied for another job that I wanted to get. When they call for your references, they don't ask that. They just ask if you're working there and how long you worked there for. That's all they can legally tell you. So if you know the system and you know what to say, a little white lie like that's not going to hurt you. The bottom line is a key carrying supervisor does the same thing as an assistant manager, just gets paid a lot less. I ended up getting that job for that other company, and I was one of the best damn assistant managers they had. So, in certain cases, perfect breath, there's really nothing wrong with, trying to sell yourself up a little bit. I mean, when it comes to, doing that for a job, as long as you're qualified, or you will learn the job enough to be qualified, and you're not gonna cause the company issues, then there's nothing wrong with it. Now, if you're not qualified at all, or feel you'll never be able to do the job, then I wouldn't do that. But I don't think there's a person on the planet that hasn't tried to get the best position or make the most money by, amping something up just a little bit to make themselves sound a little bit better. As long as you can end up backing it up at some point if you get the job sooner than later. You know what I mean? I'm going to come on the dirt trail just for a few minutes here. I don't think I'm going to go too far down, because let's see, we've already gone 48 minutes. We'll be off for another half an hour, folks, and then I'm going to wrap this up and enjoy the rest of the night. There will be no in-studio stream tonight. Just going to take it easy. 37 in the box, 8 thumbs up. Thank you for being here. And I'll go even further and say that a lot of these people that are overcompensating, because they come across people like me that have the confidence to do what I do. You try to help these people, you try to be their friend, and sincerely, try to help them build their confidence, so that way they don't have to overcompensate. And there's nothing you can do. These people just are not open to it. They're stuck in an endless loop of having to, spin lies on top of lies on top of lies to make themselves sound better, so they can keep themselves feeling better. And at the same time, keep a facade up that they may be making some temporary money doing, such as being out here on YouTube. And it's just really sad to see these things. Like, it's really sad for me to see people that are not being genuine and authentic, that are overcompensating and somehow making at least some money on YouTube. And a lot of these people, they have an audience that, for the time being at least, is paying them money. And you know what? If they're successful at doing that and that's what they feel makes them happy, then more power to you. But you got to realize at some point, that's not going to come to an end. It's not sustainable. You may think it's sustainable, but how long do you think you're going to be able to keep up the facade before you're not being supported anymore? Or something else happens and you don't have the means of even accepting the support anymore. I believe in what goes around comes around. I believe in karma has no deadline. I believe in you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And for people that overcompensate at that level for an extended amount of time, or for some, they've probably been doing it their entire life, at some point, karma's gonna hit them, or gonna get them. And maybe then and only then, they'll figure it out, maybe. You know, I've been through a lot out here, folks, and I'm not sitting here looking to make this a pity party on me or anything like that. I've been through a lot, but I believe in karma. Oh, is that an egret or is that a goose? That's a goose. Oh, look. That's a goose, huh? Hey, take a look. Quinn, can you see that? Hey, buddy. Can you see that? There it is. I think that's a goose, huh? Queen, you like that? I had to just hop off the trail for a second. Check that out. The goose ran. LOL, get an interview live. Yeah, they're scared of me, man, but I like animals, you know? I mean, look over here. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. I love Redwood City. I love the Bay Area. But like I said, you know, I've been through so much out here on YouTube, and oh, here's another one. Wow. This one's up close and personal. Hey, buddy, no, we're good. We're just getting some footage. Stay right there. Oh, that must be a male. I heard it. Did you hear that, Queen? Oh, yeah. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. That's a great side, yeah. This is one of my favorite trails, favorite walking trails. Not too far from where I live. But yeah, I've been through the ringer out here, and let me tell you something. I do believe in karma, and I believe deep within my heart, not only for myself, but for you good folks out there, that if you believe in karma and you do the right thing, even if people are coming at you, karma will take care of those people. Now, I also believe in God. And I don't expect everyone to believe in God. Most of you do, and if you do or you don't, I still love you either way. But I believe in God and I believe in karma. And I believe that if you, deep within your head and your heart, do the right thing, anything bad happening to you, such as people coming at you, it will fix itself. As long as you don't give up. If you give up, then you're just giving up on yourself. But if you keep moving forward, eventually, everything will fix itself. You know, this whole overcompensating thing, that was brought to my attention by this one troll who's a real person, but they don't trust me. They don't want to be identified. They don't want to be attacked. That's part of the problem. That's why people can't come out here and be themselves sometimes, because they're afraid other people are going to find out who they are and they're going to attack them over stating an opinion. Just ridiculous. But that comment that sock account made really made my day. It even gave me a topic to talk about. And it also even gives me more hope that things are heading in the right direction. Hey, even myself, I'm a confident person. I'm a positive person. But you know what? I still have my days. I still have my moments where things get to me. Doesn't matter how strong you are. Certain things are going to get to you at times. And it's not about things getting to you. It's about how quickly you work through them. I've had times throughout my YouTube career of over 3 years between my former channel and this one where I felt like quitting. I had moments of just feeling really, really shitty for an hour or two. Sometimes it's been while I've been on the phone with another YouTuber or another associate from YouTube. I feel real shitty, and then 2 hours later, I'm starting to feel a little better. Then I go to sleep, wake up the next day, and I've worked through it. And I keep pushing forward. And that's what I want to help people with. You got to keep pushing forward through the good times and the bad times. And like I mentioned last night, I've mentioned several times in the past, and I'm sure you've heard this from many other people as well, that the struggle is real. The struggle of being a YouTuber is real. Now, I got some people that are coming in here. Let me just move off to the side real quick. Okay. Now we're good. I didn't want to get him in the video. The struggle of being a YouTuber is real. And, you know, most people figure the hardest part of being a YouTuber is getting in front of the camera and talking and figuring out what to say. No, that's the easy part. Sure, it's hard for some people, right? But you'll get over that quick, and then you'll be a natural. The hardest part is not getting in front of the camera. The hardest part is dealing with these trolls and haters. That's what makes YouTube a big struggle. San Francisco Bay Trail. That's what makes YouTube a big struggle. But I'll tell you at the same time, and I hate to even say this, the trolls and the haters, as bad as they are, they also make it very interesting. They make it one of the most interesting platforms that ever existed. I can only imagine how YouTube would be if it wasn't for the trolls and haters. Would it be too goody-goody and, you know, there'd be nothing to fight for? Would it be too boring? How would it be? Have any of you ever thought of that? I'm just kind of wondering, have you ever looked into it or thought about it that deeply? Sorry, I had a call from the boss, girlfriend. Well, might as well call her the boss nowadays, dude. Because even if we think we are the boss, we're really not. In today's day and age, both the man and the woman are equally the boss. That's just the way it goes. You still gotta be a man, and you still, you know, you still gotta be slightly a bit stronger than her. But I get it. It's all good. If a man loves a woman loves a man, it shouldn't really matter. Like, if your woman wants to call you and then you just, you know, drop everything and pick up the phone, it shouldn't really have to matter. There's nothing desperate or needy or weak about that. When I was with my ex, you know, I enjoyed talking with her. And you know what? Whenever she would text me, I'd get back to her as soon as possible. Now, if I'm in the middle of doing something like, video or working my day job, then I take care of that first. But nothing wrong with being there for your woman. She's right here laughing, LOL. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no worries. No worries. You better still be wearing the pants. Well, yeah, listen. Figuratively speaking, the guy still has to wear the pants, just slightly more often than the woman. But you gotta respect the modern day woman for who she is and what she is. You still have to be the man. You still have the penis, you're the man, right? You're the prize, right? A lot of men make the mistake and they look at their woman as the prize, right? So they put her on a pedestal, they kiss her ass, and they buy her flowers every day, right? And while that's very nice and sweet of you to do so, right? That repels women. Try doing that and see what happens. Women don't want that nowadays. Women just want you to be a real dude. They want you to have your shit together because now they have their shit together. They just want you to be authentic. If you can't attract the woman just being you, then there's no amount of gifts or white knighting you can do that's gonna keep her around anyway. A lot of dudes don't get that. But if you're with the right one, nothing wrong with being there for your woman and doing nice things for her. And she does nice things for you. It's gotta be a balancing act. These cars are very, very loud. Those are like little duckies, huh? Queen, are those little duckies right there? Queen, those are like baby ducks, huh? When I say Queen, I mean Queen Helen Casey. I do still have my moments. Well, no, of course, we all have our moments, dude. Yes, they're ducks. They're little baby ducks. They're baby ducks, huh? And then there's like one big one on the other side. I think it's like right. I see it. It's just like floating. All right, we are at 1 hour and 4 minutes right now. Folks, we've got about 20 more minutes left. Get your questions in, comments, concerns. Alex, the beer master's here. He says, Eli, thank you for last night. It was awesome, my friend. To let you know, I'm looking forward to doing it again. Same here, Alex. Alex, you're a phenomenal dude. And you want to know what I'm grateful for regarding you, Alex, and every one of my other mods and anyone else that stood by this channel through the rough times it's encountered. Like, Alex, you're a cool dude, man, and you've been patient with me, and I've been patient with you. And I tell you, dude, if you want me to help you, and we do a bunch of streams together every now and then, or more often than every now and then, if we get the time, or you get the time, I can help you get it all, dude. Monetize everything. You've got the great presence, dude. You got a great voice. And you're a real guy. The fact that you're a real guy, dude, there's no reason why you can't get your numbers to be monetized within a month or two. And I appreciate you, dude. Last night's show, folks, once again, if you missed last night's show with my moderators, check it out. Most of them were on there. The only one I believe that wasn't on was Red Pill Fizzin. He was doing some other things. Plus, like I've told Fizzin, he's not advertiser friendly. So I can't bring someone on that's not advertiser friendly. I'll get demonetized. It'll affect my YouTube partnership agreement on my channel. But I still love Fizzin, don't get me wrong. Alex says, love to do that, Eli. Let me know, and we will do it, my friend. I'm going to tell you what, Alex, the Beer Master. You tell me when you're free, and I'll drop everything and do a show with you. Just give me 2 days' notice. You give me 2 days' notice. You set the time, the day, and we'll make it happen. Because, see, for me, when it comes to YouTube stuff, unless I'm doing an interview with somebody, I come up with my topics like the morning when I wake up. I think of things on the fly. I live my life by the moment. I can create content just like that. A lot of times, based on what's going on, and I'll integrate it into a life coaching topic. So you let me know, bro, whenever you're free, give me 2 days notice. It's a done deal. And we'll get everyone to come over and raid your channel, bro. Awesome, Eli, says Alex. So that's awesome, dude. Thank you so much, man. You guys should do some beer reviews live. I don't have a problem doing that either, man. As a matter of fact, I'm out of beer. I may have to go to the store and get some because I feel like having a beer tonight. Probably go buy a 6-pack of Corona Light. And don't make fun of me, guys, for getting light beer because, I want to stay healthy and fit. I like beer like any other guy does for the most part, right? But I haven't had a regular beer in like 15 years. And let me tell you, the way that they're making light beer nowadays, it's good stuff. Now, I'm not going to drink any of that Silver Bullet Coors Light stuff. I mean, Coors Light was okay. But the real light beer, like the Corona Light, WrestleMania is 10 p.m. here. Oh my, or on my way to bed. Work tomorrow night. All. Hey, Jamie WrestleMania. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the show, by the way. Hope all is well, man. Say hello to your wife and your son. Awesome, dude. Awesome, dude. Lots of love. Michelob Ultra, Eli. Yeah, isn't that like 95 calories, Terry? Michelob Ultra Light, right? That's like 95 calories. That's almost like drinking water, Terry, right? Can you even taste the beer? Or is it like colored water? Oh, that's good, Terry. Thank you for clearing that up. Now, out of my moderators, can you do me a favor? Can you press a 1 in the chat and let me know who's available for a private hangout conversation in the private chat we have behind the scenes in about 90 minutes. So about an hour and a half from now. Maybe a little bit less. Who's available for that? Queen is. That's 1. I'm sure Mama Goonie will be there. Yes, at least the Canadian version. Don't know about the US brewed stuff. LA Leggett, have a good night. Hey, LA Leggett, let me ask you something. LA Leggett. No, Queen, can you unban her? I want to ask her a question. Can you unban LA Leggett? She subscribed to me last night. Hey Eli, I would love to do a beer review with you. That would be freaking, I'll do that, dude. Absolutely. We'll do that on your channel. I'll bring people over. I'll promote it on my channel. So can you guys unban LA Leggett real quick? So LA Leggett, I want to ask you a question. I saw you subscribe to my channel last night. I want to ask you a question. It's an honest question. And I know it's you because your channel has 4K subs and you subscribed to me last night. I'm not telling you how to spend your money, but I'm just wondering how you can support people financially that are conspiring to murder me. And then you come over here and resubscribe to me. I don't get it. It's an honest question. And trust me, I'm very close to getting the receipts. It's a very, very fair question. And that's why I had Queen unban you. Because you were not banned here. I don't really think you're a bad person. I just don't get it. Is this entertainment for you? Is it a laughing matter to you, LA Leggett, that there are people behind the scenes conspiring to murder me, and you're donating money to these people that are doing that? Maybe because you don't know it. Well, I'm making you aware of it, and I'm going to approve the receipts. Approve with the receipts once I get them. Because when I do prove it, LA Leggett, it's a legitimate question to ask someone that sponsors people at the level you do, why would you sponsor people that are conspiring to murder someone? Is it entertainment for you? Do you get a good laugh at my expense? What is it? It's got to be entertainment. And see, that's why I come out and say, I'd rather make no money than have somebody pay me a lot of money to do the stupid things like the other side is doing. Now, I'm only addressing this because I did notice Leggett talking in the chat, and I noticed you subscribed to me last night. I even posted it on my community tab. What do you have to say for yourself, Leggett? Are you not going to talk now? Are you stuck between a rock and a hard place? I'm just being honest. I'm asking you an honest question. Can you prove it? Well, when I do prove it, I don't have it yet. I've told you I don't have receipts yet, Leggett. But when I prove that, Leggett, listen, I don't care if you never donate another penny to me again. And if I even have to, I would refund all the money you gave me in the first place. Because I'm a man of principle here. It's not about the money. For me, it's about what's right. All I'm saying is that when I get that proof, where you hear those guys, and we don't have to mention their names, you've all heard the story already. When that video is released, would you still continue to fund these people monetarily at the level you have that are conspiring to murder someone? I'm not saying you haven't been kind to me, Leggett. I'm not questioning that. What I'm questioning is that you're supporting people that are conspiring to murder me. And if I were to prove that, would you continue supporting people that are conspiring to murder me? That's an honest question, Leggett. Again, I've never once said you haven't been kind to me. I'm looking to see the type of person you are, to see if I want to even keep you around my channel. Because if you're okay with people putting out murder threats on YouTube, then I don't want you here. I don't care how much money you have or how nice you are to me. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Well, that's fine. I don't have the proof yet. I've already told you that. When I get the proof, I'll put it out publicly. If I get that proof and there are people that are still monetarily supporting these people that are conspiring to murder people, it's the last time that they'll ever show up on my channel. I understand that. But money does talk, Leggett. Let me tell you something. Money does talk. It's never been about the money for me. Yeah, I do. I want to make money too. The point I'm trying to make here is that it makes no sense for me for people to make large donations to channels that are threatening people, especially conspiring to murder them. That's all I'm saying. That's all. It's all good. We got 40 in the box right now, 10 thumbs up. Folks, get your questions in. We're at an hour and 15 minutes right now. We're wrapping it up in about 5 minutes. I'm almost back in my car. I'm an honest guy. I'm here to help people. I'm here to help people. And I want to work with people, and I want sponsors out there that are going to sponsor my honest message. And the sponsors that I want to have need to be honest people too, and genuine people, and support people that are good people, not support people that have basically threatened other people for the last 3 years, attacked people all over YouTube, and now conspiring to kill them. Well, when I get the information, if I get it, then I will run that stream. It'll be on a Grip on Life 2 or another channel. It won't be on this one, I'll tell you that. RG6, Nightingale Frost, what do you think an example of a woman overcompensating would be? Since we hear about men all the time, LOL. Well, see, women don't really overcompensate. Well, some may do it. Like a woman overcompensating would be kind of like, in my opinion, there's really not a lot to talk about regarding this, but you know how when you go on those dating sites and then you have a woman that has a really cute face, and then she has like 4 facial pictures, but shows no body shots. And you know, like down below, there's a little or a lot extra. No disrespect, I'm just stating the facts, right? They're gonna overcompensate by putting the focus on their beautiful face. But they're not realizing that when you meet them in person, you know, it's probably not going to work out. Now, any normal guy in their right mind would be like, hey, can you send me a full body picture? Fully clothed, of course. Well, why do you want to see that? Well, I want to know what the fuck you're hiding. I already know what you're hiding. It's obvious. Because if you had a beautiful body, you'd show it off. Now, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm exaggerating it a little bit. I'm you know, putting some oomph into it because we've all been there before, right? But see, women don't really need to overcompensate. They don't. Women don't overcompensate for the most part because a woman's natural essence is more submissive. Women are going to be more needy. Women at a natural, normal level. Women are needy, insecure, and no disrespect, weaker than men. Now, there are strong women nowadays, don't get me wrong, but at a natural essence, that's the way God made women to be. I'm not criticizing saying that women are bad. I love women, don't get me wrong. But there's no need for a woman to overcompensate because that's normal behavior for them. For a man, when he behaves that way, he's acting like a woman. That's why we call these men little you-know-whats, right? So what would there be a need for a woman to overcompensate on? Women are women. Men are supposed to be strong, emotionally, mentally, physically, right? Oh, they act like they're not the W word, but in reality they are trampy. Yep, you're right. Got CHP on the side of the road here. It's all good. It's all good. You see right back there? That's a CHP, California Highway Patrol. So if I need any police assistance on my walk, I got a cop literally like 500 feet from me. Remember Chips? Remember the show Chips? With Ponch and John, Eric Estrada, and Larry Wilcox? That was in Southern California. That was based off of the California Highway Patrol. So here in California, even the Bay Area, we call them Chips. That's a Chips, right? CHP, California Highway Patrol, right? Yeah, yeah, that's where the show Chip was based off of. It was based in Southern California, and it was based on the California Highway Patrol. Yeah. I used to love Chips. I used to love how funny that Eric Estrada was. Ponch. Eric Estrada. He was a ladies' man, that Ponch, right? Right, Queen Hill and Casey? And some look beautiful, but their personality is horrible. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I can give you some examples of one lady in particular, but I think you all know who she is. You know, those of you that have been around. If you're new here, don't worry about it. You don't want to know. Trust me. I'm wrapping up in 2 minutes, folks. We're at 1 hour and 22 minutes. Alex the Beer Master says, hey Eli, are you doing a video conference, a video call with the moderators? Or no, no, yes I am. I will say it in about 1 hour. In about 1 hour to 1.5 hours max, but probably I'm going to, I've got to get some gas before I go back to my place, and then I'm going to eat some dinner. I should be free in about 60 to 90 minutes, Alex. And I'm going to ring everyone on the private call that you're on. Anyone that can make it, just pop on in, all right? Love the show Chips, Eli. Oh yeah, that was one of my favorite shows growing up, dude. Used to love that show, man. Absolutely. All right, folks, I'm gonna get on out of here because I've got some behind the scenes stuff to take care of. I need to get some gas for my car, and then I need to get some food or make some food. I'm probably just gonna stop by a drive-through and get something. And taking the rest of the night off. Folks, again, memberships are available. If you want to join, go to my my channel's homepage. Actually, it's on every page. It follows you. Go to my channel, click the join button. You'll see the packages there, live streams, and then there are the exclusive videos. And then, in addition, there are actual sponsorships that will give you the same benefit as the live stream and the exclusive video packages, but the rest of it's a sponsorship. So you can even sponsor at a level of $24.99, $49.99, or $99.99 per month. Or, you know, if money's tight, you know, for $4.99 you get the live streams per month, and then for $9.99 you get the live streams and you get the exclusive videos from the past and exclusive videos I'll be making in the future. And you also get access to my Discord as well. So that's it, folks. I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all the moderators in the chat. Thank you to all the consumers of content. Thank you to the very first member of the channel. The very first member of the channel, Perfect Breath. R6S. That's awesome, man. Appreciate it. Moderators, I will see you all in about 60 to 90 minutes, whoever can make it. And there's a lot to talk about. Have a good one. See you all soon. Bye-bye.